Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals.
Allí atrás.
First pitch coming your way next.
Completa allí atrás para que el agua no caiga para lo del chef.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, P.J. Poulin. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right,
claro, se empieza eso de atrás, pues. Sabe que siempre pasa lo mismo. Te calculan de más y te sobra siempre. Toditos son iguales. No puedo jugar hacia lo mismo también.
Oh, 1 now. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Up the middle. Abrams tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Brings it in, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
No, inside. Aye. Ball down.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Wood hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one's in there. Strike one. Wood on second. Meade at first with no outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
One out. Runners at first and second. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Here comes Wood around third. He scores and they have the lead. Relay throw. Save. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out. Runner at second. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Man at second. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Great showcase of athleticism on the play, especially for a pitcher. Things could have gone sideways in a hurry. Great job of not letting that happen.
And strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering is foul back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball.
Got him. One gone here.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Julio. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
Ball one.
Good eye in that spot. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Going on. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting in the first baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
Ball one, no strikes. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
That's out to center field. Lays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Garcia at first, one gone. Next
Ball
offering
three.
upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the Nets lineup turns over. James Wood will hit next. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 74. He's been so good against lefties. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In the air, left field. Bounces
that
over
ball
the
bounced
wall
over.
and foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Ball, that's just out.
Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Inside corner for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stops.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A 2-run homer, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hey!
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nunez takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Ben Rice, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time.
Ball one.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 2-2 game. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Schlittler back to work.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Inside corner for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here is Jacob Young. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
That one a little bit high. Ball one. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Man at first, one away. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now A man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump off to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
That's ball 3.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and now they have runners at the corners.
The second baseman,
Runners at the corners here, one away. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And that's in for a strike. Young, the runner at third. Chaparro at first, one gone.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two on, one out. Out towards right center field. Dominguez coming on, and there's two away.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Ball,
that pitch is up.
The Nationals up by a run, top half of inning number 4. That
ball
misses.
Inside.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Off the plate, ball 1. Inside, ball.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Out number 3. Yanks held in check, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 4th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Wood.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rosario takes it in for the out. 2 down.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead, 1 for 2.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
With some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. In the air to left center. Grisham turns to the right on the move. And the inning is over. Nationals go quietly, but they still lead at 3-2. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 5th. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. Garcia takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 13, second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Nats leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Tried to back down with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is fouled back. The count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Now all even up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Young should have this one. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That ball misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fastball for a strike. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Ball. Aye.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jacob Young.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing doing for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game. Let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped, but it curls foul. And he'll one. This one in the air, center field. Young gets there. He's under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ahmed Wilson.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike two. The Yanks trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That one misses,
outside.
and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards left center. Young has a beat on it, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Chevy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Andre Chaparro.
Well, these Nats really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Nunez.
On the ground. Over to Jazz. There's one. And
Got
two.
him.
What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Luis Garcia digs in now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Nationals go quietly, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tom Cosgrove.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
To third. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The Nationals holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses there,
that pitch is out.
and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, that's inside.
And now it's 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Domingo.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that's the year for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him swinging. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 3-2. Back in Washington, D.C., and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Right through there for a strike. And that's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings through it for the K. tied him up on a fastball inside.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that
That's
W.
a ball.
Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. He's out.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
2 down, bases empty. Curtis Mead getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Outside
ball
low.
2.
Ball 2. Mead off of first with 2 away. This to third. Caballero. Inning over. It's the Nationals 3 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Nationals Park. We go to the 8th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
Almost got him. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
That keeps the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. The Nats trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounds one to short. Abrams. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Wells in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Caballero dives back in safely. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score and then touch. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Right there for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slinging it to first in time. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tom Cosgrove out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Orlando Ribalta. On for the 30th time this year. And now, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And on second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Next pitch way upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run shot, and the Yankees
game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of there.
Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So two down. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. He's been a great free agent sign. First pitch just misses.
Ball, that's outside.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Nationals 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, DJ Abrams.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Here's your 1.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Yankees pen, David Bednar. The closer getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Victor Young.
Ball.
The Nationals trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there. Strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Wells collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Andres Chaparro. And that's off
That's
the
inside
edge. Ball one.
Hey!
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Nationals,
It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Justin Lawrence.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
With Chris Singleton just about to get started, Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Next over in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Number 74, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. 0-2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one way inside. Rosario started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Dan Wright.
Ball one.
Just getting going here at our nation's capital. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1-2. Rosario on at first, nobody out. That one misses. And now 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Now here's Trent Grisham. That one fouled off. Washington, D.C. just getting going here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Yep, that ball went out. That's a ball.
Schlittler, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one becomes property of the beast. A solo shot. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Goldie. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Dylan Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
off
That's
the
ball
mark
three.
there. Ball three. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger settles under it, takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Close
Nope, that's a
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Hey!
That one
That's
missed.
ball three.
Next offering is fouled back. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, stepping in, Jacob Young.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top of the zone for a called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 74. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ball one. Nope.
Misses
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a full countdown. That one
Ball
misses.
four, take the base.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting fifth,
What a
the right
battle.
fielder,
It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. The next
Ball
offer
three.
misses. 3-1.
Hey.
And that
Nope,
is ball
that's ball
four, and the Yankees are in business.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Runner edges away at second. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants.
Yeah, you're
There's
out.
one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He sends it out of here. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Nope. Ball
This
one.
hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom half of inning number 2, Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. That misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That's ball
triple
2.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's down and in. Hard liner. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Inside, almost got him. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting in, the first baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that is out of play. One out, and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
That's out.
Line drive, base hit. Chaparro coming home, fires it to the plate. Safe.
No,
Back
he beat
even.
it.
It's 3-3.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
No,
That's
he's really
ball 2.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, James.
So the next lineup turns over. James Wood, the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Ripped on a line to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one drilled left field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your bait.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And fouled off. Rice, the lead runner, out at second. Grisham on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Line and a base hit into right. There comes the runner. The throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Number 74 done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Justin
Nationals,
Lawrence
number
takes
31.
over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Walked his first time.
Inside, ball
Could use
one.
a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners are at the corners. One away. Swing and a miss as he was late. Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, one out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That
Ball
misses
left
the zone.
outside.
And now it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ball.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. 4-3 New York. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the last of the third. Curtis Meade digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these
Ball one.
Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2-0. Upstairs.
Nope, upstairs.
That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a
Take the
leadoff
bait.
walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Center field. Grisham in position. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
One out man at first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 0-1. Way inside.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And gets a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Meade, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Nationals leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the top of the 4th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Bunting for a hit, and he barehands it to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That's ball 2.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
That one's in. That's strike 2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second is off.
No, he's safe.
The throw comes in too late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2. Missing inside, and it's 1-0. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Just
ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. That one finds a corner. 3-2 now. First and second here, no outs. Hit softly on the ground to third. Meade over to second. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Justin Lawrence will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Tom Cosgrove. He's making his second appearance of the season. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs and one in scoring position. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ball 3.
And a sweeper misses. Trent Grisham on deck for the Yankees. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Nunez under this one. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom 4, Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Ball. That's inside.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. They've done some damage off him, though, so we might want to switch up the strategy.
Hey!
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
The first baseman, number 2,
Luis Garcia now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they cut into the deficit.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Look out.
Yep, I got him.
That
Take your
fastball
bait.
drilled him. So the lineup flips over. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Struck him out looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But the Nationals get one back on the solo homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one fouled hard the other way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason
So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. In the dirt. The lefty to 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's the third, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Digging in, Jose Caballero. Golden opportunity right here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike 1. Next one misses.
Outside.
And the count even 1-1. Laser. Base hit. 1 runs in. Fires to the plate. Catcher can hang on.
Safe.
And they lead by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tom Cosgrove gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Orlando
Nationals,
Rivalta into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 3. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Two on, one out.
Ball, that's out.
Inside and hit him.
That ball got him.
And now the bases are loaded.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Right there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ground ball left side. Me to second. Throw to first.
No, he's in there.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cruz moving back for this one. Reaching for it and breaks it in. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead. Activity in the bullpen. Angel Chavez preparing to come on if needed. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Chisholm. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 3, Cruz.
Cruz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Yankees leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Cruz. But that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And it remains 2-2. That's to third. Long throw to first. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
2 down, bases empty. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Ball,
just
that's
missed.
outside.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Goldie. 3rd out. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 9-4. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Paul Goldschmidt digs in now.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball, that's too high.
Close,
Ball
but
2.
call the ball. And it's 2-0. Outside.
Nope, outside.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. That's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3-2 on the way. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason.
One out man at first. And now Jason Dominguez.
Ball 1.
That one lifted to left. Cruz settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This one popped up. Abrams under it. And that's the third out. One left for the Yankees. They're on top, however, 9-4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Chevy.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Young, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground to Jazz. Handles, throws to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Andre Chaparro.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval appears to be getting loose. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Up next for the Nationals, the second
Nasim
baseman,
Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Short the bunt and missed it. In the count 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4. Back in Washington, D.C., this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Hey! And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Towards first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cruz takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Just missed.
Hey!
And now 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Out towards left center. Cruz takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ahmed.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Orlando Ribalta won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the closer
Washington,
summoned from the bullpen, Brian DeVarco, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
On the ground, and it stays fair. And he'll pull into second safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ben Rice, the next to hit. Down and away for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 to aboard.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
What a stop. Onto the pitcher, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 7th, Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Dominguez on the move. pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. He's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Bounce to the right. Goldie takes it himself, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, James.
Back to the top of the order, James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the inning. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4. Back in Washington, D.C. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey!
Goldie wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Hey!
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 away.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So up next, Jason Dominguez, a switch hitter batting right.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4. Back here in Nationals Park. Leading off, Curtis Mead. And it's fouled away. stays alive.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Yeah. Ball.
Just
ball
missed.
3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough
That's ball
where
4. Take
you're
your
going to
base.
catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Sliced hard but foul. Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, right side. Goldie tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Austin Wells will hit next. Fought off foul. Man at second. On the ground, right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Nope, that's down.
And on second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And him out front for strike 3. The Yankees 9 and the Nationals 4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Camilo Doval.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
leading off
Here's the
for
center
Washington,
fielder,
the
Jacob
center
Young.
fielder.
0 for 3 in this one.
Young.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Andre Chaparro.
Way outside. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. Right there for his strike. Set down on strikes. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Nunez.
No, that's
the next
down.
to hit takes ball 1. This one in the air center field. Grisham on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.